Matchup of the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the second-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to welcome you courtside at Coleman Coliseum. Roger Hoover joined by former Crimson Tide great Richard Hendricks. And Richard, you have Alabama ranked second in the nation, picked to win
in the Sun Belt MAC Challenge. Arkansas State and Akron back and forth battle, but in the overtime, the Red Wolves were able to pull it out.
Underway in Tuscaloosa between Alabama and Arkansas State. Crimson Tide going down low to Jaren's pass for Alabama. Trying to go to Amori at the top of the key, pulled a long way from the basket.
Excellent defense by Arkansas State, fighting through all of the screens on that baseline out of bounds.
Philon spinning around, left it a little bit short.
Tenacity is what the coaching staff talks about. He has so much energy when he plays.
Darian Reed around the screen from Amori to the rim for Alabama's first two.
Really good hesitation dribble there by Arkansas State.
Terrence Ford Jr. running this offense for the Red Wolves. Now calling the Crimson Tide on Darian Reed.
They both play the same way, but with the athletes that Alabama has, Arkansas State's going to have.
Second team wanted to go to an offense where he'd have a little bit more freedom. He certainly has that with Arkansas State. Been a little shaken up on that last play, getting some treatment. Blood on his uniform being cleaned off. Mark Sears going to the rim, draws the foul. It's going to see Grant Nelson as well on the floor for the first time today. A little foul on Terran Todd, so he has 2 fouls. Darian Ford with 2 fouls. You have to combine.
Arkansas State is short-handed tonight. With that, that's fouls are definitely going to be something that is in the
floor so far. Joseph Pinion just came in for Todd. Extra pass to Julian from the corner. He buries the. Sears feeding Philon. Draws the foul.
That's beautiful action by Alabama coming down in transition. That was a slow break, but getting into the drag screen with Clifford Amori and Mark.
Season camp and just has been impressive from the start.
Well, he's been healthy, and one thing about him, it's surprising that he plays with a lot of confidence. For me, the most impressive thing is that he's a two-way player.
Corner one go, another rebound by Amori.
Alabama looking to run.
Sears, Amori drawing more contact and another foul in these first 3 minutes.
Arkansas State's going to have to do a much better job of getting back in.
Last time out against UNC Asheville, 16 points.
He's a prolific shot blocker. I think the thing will be, as a matter, they're going to emphasize tremendously on this roster. Last season, not the defensive effort they would like to have, but obviously you talk about the players they've been able to add to the roster. Gives them the versatility and the depth that they need to be a really good defensive team.
Sears, Philon is fouled.
Have the shot block or at least changed.
Not even 4 minutes into the game. Philon, second one won't go. Stevenson hangs on to the rebound for Alabama.
Good job in defensive transition that time by Arkansas State, getting back, stopping the fast break opportunity.
Mark Sears to the rim.
Good job for Alabama to open the Red Wolves wide open in the corner. Beautiful action.
Mark Sears. Off the iron for 3. Grant Nelson flew in for the rebound and draws the foul that will take us to our first timeout on the floor.
I look to him continue to do even more.
Only delayed by about Crimson Tide in the midst of a 6-0 run after that free throw no good by Trell Reitzel Jr. to the rim. Kicks it back out. Hamid Diabate, that won't go. Dominguez the rebound. Terran Todd on the fast break. Goaltending.
Great job as they get players returning to the action.
Sherelle misfires on the three-pointer. Pinion long range. Off the iron. Mark Sears with the rebound. And more contact and a foul.
That's a disappointing if you're Arkansas State.
Mark Sears knocking down the floor. 20 points 26 times. Diabate keeps this alive. Aden Holloway. Yes!
Right in the game, Aden Holloway. We mentioned before, Nate Oates said he's a little bit like the microwave. He heats up quickly. He answers the bell once again.
Red Wolves, one of their last 7 from the floor. Ford attacking in, draws the foul.
A strong drive, able to get a little bit of contact going to the free throw line. Alabama not able to get a clean shot.
This is the second. Diabate with the rebound. Mark Sears. Perkins.
They come off that screen roll. They switched it.
Darren Todd against Sherrill. Back to Johnson. Fouled on the three-pointer. 3 shots coming up.
Oh, that was one of those things where if your coaching styles that drive coaches crazy.
Justin Johnson went to Putnam Science Academy.
The defensive stopper, when he continues to get more experience.
Johnson goes 2 for 3. Three-pointer. Red Wolves. Slow start from beyond the three-point line. That one no good for Reitzel, but there is Stevenson with the O-board. Top of the key. Phylon.
Great job by Jaron Stevenson being active on the offensive glass, and a great time to shoot the 3. Phylon knocking it down.
Foul fighting for the rebound.
Savvy play right there by LeBaron Phylon. That's one of those situations when you talk.
Phylon knocks down the first. Got the offensive reach forward, attacking the paint. Trying to hit it off to Marshall, but right there, the Crimson Tide. Reitzel. Clifford!
Beautiful move. Latrell Reitzel penetrating into the paint, dropping it off to Clifford Amore for the slam.
Julian pressured, fights his way in, will draw a foul and go to the free throw line when weak.
But at the same time, the foot speed to be up at the level of the ball to deter. That's how Alabama is able to get on this run in the last 2 minutes and 59 seconds.
In the corner, Reitzel. The iron. Crimson Tide keep it alive. Three-pointer, nothing but net by Holloway.
And the third three-pointer that Alabama has made after an offensive rebound. If you are Arkansas State, you have to do a better job of finishing their defensive possessions with the rebound, because you understand that you're opening things up for Alabama to get a clean look.
Another foul called. This one in the... This going Latrell Reitzel Jr.
Talented player, got in foul trouble early in this game. Strong body, can put pressure on the defense and score inside and out.
Mark Sears, Reed going for the dunk, could not collect, and a lot of contact falling to the floor. Ford fighting in. That won't go, and that is called a foul.
And the crowd is not liking that.
Fouls putting Arkansas State in the bonus, still not halfway through. This first half.
Exchange it could go either way, but nonetheless, going to Alabama.
Reed to Clifford.
Beautiful design play and a strong screen by Mark Sears to flee up Clifford Amore.
Ford around the screen, fights his way in. Couldn't get it past Amore, but foul is called. He's 2 for 4.
I think that was a play there as we look at it as Amore. Maybe you got...
And Amore with a top defensive rebound.
Great block out. And able to reach up with one arm and pull it down.
Foul called on Arkansas State. They'll go against...
Able to put on the brakes and get a push in the back. Sears getting it going. You're going to have to put your foot on the gas. As you can see, this is a team that's not...
Reed, but Todd with the steal. Ford attacking the paint, swims it up and in. Todd attacking from the left side and one.
Great move there by Taryn Todd. And this is exactly the push that the Reds as well.
That was an and one Taron Todd as he was fouled by Jaron Stevenson just before we went to break. Ahmed Diabate tried to feed Reitzel. Here's Nelson with a steal, and he'll go to the line. Foul on Darian Ford.
And with his versatility, when he's able to be at his best, he's playing his natural position at the 4 and even at the 3. Now it's a shocker to see the struggling from both sides.
After lane violation with Ford. Red Wolves just 4 of 15 for the floor, only 1 of 10 from beyond the arc. Kobe-Julian misfires there. Now under the basket.
No man's land.
All these fouls piling up. Diabate with a rebound. Reitzel puts it up. Couldn't connect, but will go the free throws. 2 years with the Razorbacks.
Make them to extend their lead, but for Arkansas State, you're right there. Both teams are struggling to get some.
Kobe-Julian fighting in. Works it back out to the perimeter. Julian from 3. And he buries the three-pointer, just the second one made tonight by the Red Wolves.
It's a big shot there for Kobe-Julian. Gets his confidence going. He's able to hit one earlier.
Bylon to the corner. That three's perfect. Hello, Diabate.
Mo Diabate showing the improved shooting touch that he had from last season. Not known for his outside shot, but being able to knock down a couple of threes early on in this season.
Now this is more like the pace we expected between Nate Oates and Brian Hodson's teams. Look at Grant Nelson. Too strong.
Strong finish. Beautiful crossover. Getting to the deck and finishing into traffic. Wow.
Ford to the corner. Julian too strong that time. Mark Sears weaving through traffic before he collides with Ford. Tough collision for Mark Sears.
For Arkansas State as the tempo has started to pick up in the last few possessions. Those type of adjustments are how you get your team the rhythm to play at the pace they want. This is a tough foul here.
From the line for his 3 points. Ford goes over 2. Sherrell nearly had the rebound. Now Ford with a three-pointer.
That's how the ball bounced.
Disconnection for the Crimson Tide. Johnson with the slam.
Watch out for high flyer Johnson in the passing lanes. Really good athlete that can get out in transition, do a lot of things with his physical tools.
Holloway misfires on the 3, and the valid transition on Aiden Holloway. That'll be his 3rd.
Tough foul there by Aiden.
Could he head to the free throw line? All ASUN freshman team.
Game, but it's one thing when you have two teams that can play up tempo, that can get it going, they can do it in a hurry.
Mark Sears can't connect on the three-pointer. Marshall with the defensive rebound. Now a chance for the Red Wolves to continue this run. Julian fights his way in. And still 4:46 left to go before halftime.
28 total fouls called so far in the game. We're only under 5 to go in the first half.
Julian 2 for 2, now leading the way with 11 points for Arkansas State. 8-0 run for the Red Wolves. Crimson Tide trying to find some offense. Mark Sears will do just that.
Really good job. Savvy move, getting the ball quick off the board before the shot blocker could rotate.
Todd works it back out. Johnson to Marshall. Foul call.
This game in this first half.
1 points for the Red Wolves at the free throw line. That one will go for Marshall, and there's a foul and a collision between Reitzel and Kobe-Julian.
court that have to drive you crazy.
All right, so the Asheville last year, of course, one of the most efficient players in college basketball, fourth most efficient team scheduled for the Crimson Tide, including this matchup with Arkansas State, a team that's picked to win the Sun Belt. And right now, hanging in this game, largely thanks to free throws. To the rim, Taryn Todd gets it up two.
Really good executing come out of that.
Back out to Sears. Off the iron from three. Alabama just 4 of 13 from beyond the arc so far. Hill with the three-pointer. Give it to him.
And that's a big shot right there.
Actually making it Sun Belt championship game on 12 of their final 16 games of the year once they finally got healthy. Amori misfires on the dunk and a foul called in Arkansas State.
It's a luxury.
To the free throw line.
The balance has hung right in there. It was a situation where Alabama
State. Ford, Hill, got it.
Beautiful execution coming off of two. They're going to start going around 8 on the shot clock to start their offense.
Taryn Todd gets moving. To the rim. Give it to him. Coach Oates calling a timeout.
Up as they move the ball down the court. Banana cut to Sears.
Sears back to Philon, long range. Just short, and that'll close out the first 20 minutes in Tuscaloosa. Strong finish to the first half for Arkansas State to make it a basketball to Latrell Reitzel Jr., and we're underway in the second half. Alabama with the opening possession, leading by 3.
3 guards in this lineup alongside with Nelson and Amori. There's a lot of versatile things you can do with this group.
Nelson feeding Amori. That's a great start to the second half for the Tide.
You know, when you have a 6'10" power forward that can run the screen roll action with the guard setting the pick, so many things can open up for shooters on the outside or dropping it off to another big like Amori for a jam.
First offensive set for the Red Wolves, and that's an easy dunk by Rashad Marshall.
Great dime there by Kobe Julian. Marshall catching that and throwing down the hammer.
Sears to Philon with the fake. To Amori, and Clifford with the first 4 for Alabama in this second half.
Now this is the pace that these two teams like to play. A lot of free-flowing offense, a lot of adjustments made, good sharp screens, flaring up players, and being able to finish.
Tapped in by Marshall. He's red hot just like Amori. Snake bound. Mark Sears to Nelson. Grant Nelson with a soft touch.
With this group out here on the court for Alabama, this puts Grant Nelson in a facilitating position. As you can see, you have shooters all around him, but when he can do that, he can get in and penetrate for himself and for others.
Ford and Amori collide, and a foul on Clifford Amori. That'll be his second. His teammates help him back to his feet.
Good shot fake. Clifford.
Todd goes 2 for 2 to make it a 3-point game.
And finishing at the end.
Darian Ford being aggressive, lost control of the basketball. Steal by Philon. Fastest on the floor, LeBaron Philon.
Great drive by LeBaron Philon. Position to get the game open.
5-point Crimson Tide lead. Sears makes it 7. Julian driving against Nelson. Nowhere to go. Phelps to Johnson with a tough 2.
Good finish. And Aiden Sherrill even got a piece of that.
In and out on that 3. Sherrill fights for the board. Reitzel, the extra step, and the 3.
Another one, the offensive rebound that worked.
Julian with lane to the basket and 1.
Strong drive by Julian. Understood he had the angle driving in on Aiden Sherrill. Put a lot of time left, but at the same time, as you mentioned, going to have to play smart if they are on the court.
5-point game. Crimson Tide just one of its last 7 from the floor. Reitzel. And another three before Nelson comes flying in.
2 shots from both bigs. A lot of times the lane was open. I would like to see the drive get a little bit higher percentage shot knowing you're not making it.
Julian draws the foul from Grant Nelson.
So these are the moments in the game where the roof is about to blow off and Alabama can hit that outside shot. You got to.
In the second half. Julian continues to lead the way in scoring with 15. That was
within striking distance. The pace is beneficial. You crowd get it to the under 4 minute and be in the within striking distance. You might be able to come away with the steal.
Jaron Stevenson on the floor with 4 fouls. Philon finds Clifford.
That's a beautiful play.
Chance to build on a 7-point Alabama lead. Stevenson the rebound. And one. Jaron Stevenson.
And that's what you do if you're Jaron Stevenson.
Been a foul trying to go for the rebound. Red Wolves trying to fight back in this game. Now trailing by 9.
They have to have a quality offensive set here. Moving the ball around. Alabama's looking for the steal to try to get off in transition.
Ford against Stevenson, who had to be careful with 4 fouls.
A strong move getting to his left.
Dominguez, short on the 3. Philon with the rebound. Mark Sears against Felds, drawing the foul. He will go to the free throw line when we return. 11.5 minutes to go. Mark Sears to the free throw line. 15 points today. Misfires on that one.
It up, but he didn't have any type of angling trajectory towards the offensive player.
Darian Ford working in and scores. The Red Wolves needed that basket.
And a good decision by Ford to attack Philon again. You understand he just picked up the foul. You got to read the situation of the game. You got an opportunity to put a shoulder down and get an easy one against a defender that doesn't want to pick up a cheap foul.
Mark Sears fighting through contact. There's the whistle. Defense, one thing he's trying to shore up before he heads to professional basketball, but offensively
you can improve. It's just a matter of having a little bit more focus and concentration. But it's a hard thing to
leaves it short. Nelson with a rebound. Darian Reed. Hello.
Excellent. It's an important possession. If you look at Ford, he's done a lot recently, using his physicality, trying to get some baskets in the paint.
Todd, who was shaken up a moment ago, now back in. Gets the friendly roll.
Beautiful footwork, Taryn Todd, Arkansas State.
Officials do not talk about it, and the Red Wolves with an opportunity.
The crowd here is letting them hear it.
Aaron Todd drawing the foul.
Great drive there by Taryn Todd. He's the guy that has the playmaking ability.
Stevenson all with 4 fouls in this game. Still 8:45 to go, and with that,
talk about the rim protection that Amori has, and also in the pick and roll. He's had a lot of high percentage.
Mark Sears drew the contact, and that foul will be the 4th on Darian Ford for Arkansas State. Monte the line, the front end is good. Sherrill with the offensive rebound. Tried to get it back, but it's stolen away by Pinion. Red Wolves down 7. Pinion. Rhythm 3.
That's a big shot. Pinion going for his outside shooting stroke. Had the mismatch in the post. He still has it until they finally switch out with Reed and Philon.
Todd long range. Well off the mark, but right there is Marshall. 2-point contest.
Johnny on the spot. The ball works his way back around to Marshall.
Alabama trying to find some offense. More defense from the Red Wolves.
And they go into counterattack.
Pinion makes it a tie game.
Wow.
What a burst from Joseph Pitt for the Red Wolves. Reitzel. Doesn't have the answer on a three. Diabate the board. Reitzel again. Reed trying to clean it up. How about Mo? Quickly into Julian. Won't go, and the Crimson Tide get it back. Trying to build on a 2-point lead. Grant Nelson makes it 4.
That's the move that if you're Alabama, you have to do. Get the high percentage shots at the cup. You have the physical advantage. The game is getting into the late stages of it. You're not able to hit one from the outside. I'm looking to drive every possession if I'm the Tide.
Arkansas State goes inside.
Great job there by Rashard Marshall, catching that ball high on the alley-oop, coming down, gathering himself, and putting it in.
Nice feed from Nelson to Sears. Won't go, and a foul.
Drawing the foul, getting to the free throw line. It's a grind out type of.
Third foul on Pinion. Sears goes 2 for 2 at the line. Crimson Tide fans want to see some defense. Alabama trying to hold on to a 4-point lead. Here's some defense from Diabate. Sears draws another foul. Mark Sears, a busy man in the line today, 11 of 15.
You drive in, get fouled, get to the free throw line, and be efficient from the line.
Marshall fighting in. Couldn't get it. Saves it and play to Julian. And then he's fouled.
The crowd's not going to love this one at all. And they show this one to get on the type of game it's going to be.
Run into the 1-and-1 is missed. It stays a 5-point Alabama lead. Darian Reed, the spin. The score! The freshman!
Beautiful footwork on this. As Arkansas State have another defensive stand and a run in them to get back into this game. The momentum has flipped over to the Tide.
Latrell Reitzel Jr. makes it 10.
It's going to be the 50-50 balls that's going to decide this game for either team.
Red Wolves haven't scored in over 2 minutes as Alabama's grown the lead to 9. Julian puts them back on the board.
Great decision there, Julian, coming off that curl, getting downhill, finishing over the shot blocker.
Mark Sears, right to Reed.
Beautiful play. Mark Sears with the left-handed alley-oop.
Out of timeout, Red Wolves with the basketball. Kobe Julian against Nelson. Works it back to Pinion. Pinion lost control. Out of play off Arkansas State.
Wow. Mark Sears.
3 shots in a row made by Alabama to grow the lead. Darian Reed had the last dunk. Works his way up, leaves that short. Julian with the rebound.
Impressed with Reed's footwork, but just not able to finish.
Floater from the logo, won't go for Todd. Marshall too strong, there's Mark Sears. Finding Reed. Philon, yes!
Good cut to the basket by LeBaron Philon. Reitzel with the opportunity, could have cut to the basket, elected to run to the corner 3.
Todd with the 3-pointer. Got it to go. That cuts into Alabama's 11-point lead, makes it an 8-point game.
And that's a huge shot right there. You were getting ready, if you missed that shot, his lead could be extended and the will could be broken.
Both teams in the bonus with 1:20 to go. Mark Sears. Off the mark, and there's a tough defensive rebound. And Nelson, 10 points today, 2 of 4 at the line. Knocks down the first. Two-for-two trip to grow the lead to 10. Timeout, Ryan Hodson wants to talk things over, knowing he's got to get a basket. And 12 to go. Critical possession for Arkansas State. Quickly to Pinion. Short on the three. Crimson Tide rebound. Reitzel lost his footing. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Red Wolves.
Of Alabama getting the counterattack and expanding this lead. And try to run some offense.
Taryn Todd with 18 points today. Lobs it, and there's Marshall with the flush.
Beautiful play. The playmaking ability of Taryn Todd. Marshall, the high flyer, alley-oop once again.
Red Wolves go with the full court pressure. Alabama getting down floor with Reed, then foul.
Coming in situation, the bus ride from Jonesboro into, and when that Creighton team comes, you talk about Ryan Kalkbrenner coming off that 49-point performance. The interior play will be something, a major factor in that one.
Great basketball rivalry, Alabama against Creighton. They renewed this year. Here is Julian working his way in and drawing the foul. He and Grant Nelson have been battling all night. Julian with 19 points to lead the Red Wolves.
Preseason Sun Belt selection for Player of the Year.
And really in an offensive style that's going to suit his game well in Jonesboro. Full court pressure after the make. Sears has his pass stolen. There's Taryn Todd, but he won't get the roll. And then Philon with the rebound. Todd did what he needed to do, getting the steal, just did not get. Philon 3 of 7 at the line today. Makes the first. 2 for 2 to grow the lead back to 9 for Alabama with 9 seconds to go. Taryn Todd from 3. Won't get the roll. That ends this game. Nate Oates and Ryan Hodson, two great friends, longtime co-workers. What a battle their teams had tonight as second-ranked Alabama defeats Arkansas State 88-79.
Both of these teams learned a lot about their roster. If you're Alabama, you see that your team has the ability to be